Good afternoon, I'm Kaitlynn Kenney and you're watching MediaPlex live at 1. Religious leaders and neighborhood legislators assembled at the Windsor Mosque over the weekend to demonstrate solidarity with the Muslim community after 2 deadly mosque shootings in Christchurch, New Zealand on Friday. 49 people were killed and more than 40 were injured in the shooting. The attack was reportedly broadcasted live via social media. The shooter is currently in police custody. Imam Yusuf Wahab of Windsor's Islamic Association says the shooting is evidence that there's more than Islamophobia at work.
It's actually a full hate crime that this man was just very influenced by a lot of hate and racism discourse. Our families, brothers and sisters who got killed there are not only the victims of that shooter, they are also victims of the whole Islamophobic media political industry.
A fire near a security checkpoint at Toronto's Pearson's International Airport on Sunday evening created chaos and caused a number of grounded flights. All U.S.-bound flights from Terminal 1 at Canada's busiest airport were cancelled for the rest of the night. According to police, the cause is unknown and no major injuries are reported. Police are also looking into reports of 2 stabbings in less than 48 hours. On Thursday, officers were dispatched to the 1000 block of California Avenue. The male victim was allegedly assaulted and stabbed during a verbal altercation in a parking lot. He was transferred to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 4 male suspects are believed to be involved. In a separate incident, a cab driver was stabbed in the abdomen after a fare dispute early Saturday morning. Police have released pictures of the 2 suspects, a man and a woman, both believed to be in their early 20s. Anyone with information regarding either incident is asked to contact Windsor Police or Crime Stoppers. The Windsor Police Drugs and Guns Unit was put to the test over the weekend, taking in part in drug trafficking investigations at 2 locations in the city. 1 male suspect was located and arrested without incident at the 6500 block of Tecumseh Road East. Police also searched a residence at the 1300 block of Jessup Street, where a quantity of suspected fentanyl and cocaine was seized. Anyone with information is asked to contact Windsor Police or Crime Stoppers. 3 children were under 8, along with their mother, were struck by a car while crossing Ottawa Street near Hall Avenue Saturday morning. The mother and 1 child were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. According to a police report, the driver was charged with failing to yield to a pedestrian on a roadway. The green beer was flowing yesterday as Windsor celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I went downtown to ask people what they are doing to celebrate.
We start off with Lucky Charms for breakfast. It's very good, and that's a healthy alternative. Yep, and then we drink water all day, flavored water.
Wow. Almost like a spirit, but not. Is Irish by any chance?
No, Scottish. That's the closest we are to
Yes. Scottish is the closest we got.
Scottish is the closest we got, yeah.
I think the best part about St. Patrick's Day for us is just meeting
It's just like we take the day off, no matter what day it is.
Yeah.
We go from bar to bar, have a green beer or 2 or
Too many.
and no.
Be safe, don't drink and drive.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah, he doesn't drink, but I do.
Well, I made sure it come down with them.
You guys Irish by any chance?
I'm pretty sure there's some Irish in the argument.
The way she drinks, she's got to be.
There has to be. There has to be.
Just treat others like you want to be treated.
Have fun. Have fun.
Be safe.
Don't drink and drive. Have fun.
Yeah. Any advice you'd give someone that's going out to party tonight down here?
Be safe. If you need an Uber, call an Uber. Like, drink. St. Patty's safe, but be safe no matter what.
Windsor Traffic Enforcement Unit was busy during St. Patrick's Day at 3 locations. Ride programs were conducted in both Amherstburg and Windsor. Altogether, Windsor Police inspected almost 1,200 vehicles, administering 22 roadside tests. 4 3-day license suspensions were handed out, and 2 people were arrested for impaired driving. 84 enforcement actions were also processed. A huge development at a vacant lot near Windsor's WFCU Center looks to be moving ahead. Fari Holdings is looking to spend $59 million to develop the former GM trim site at Lausanne Road into a mix of homes, condos, and 7-story hotel. City staff is recommending council approve rezoning and land its meeting tonight, which would make it one of the most significant brownfield redevelopments in the city. More than ever, mental health is being recognized as key to our well-being. A Windsor art show is helping raise awareness for the cause. Oliver Zhao joins us with more details. Oliver?
Thanks, Kaitlynn. Mental health involves how we feel, think, act, and interact with the world around us. Kaitlynn McHugh at the Common Ground Art Gallery helps people through painting. She believes that having good mental health is as important as having good physical health, and she recommends staying active through exercise and communicating with others about mental issues and seeking professional help if it's necessary. Once a month, people with mental health needs go to the Common Ground Art Gallery in the West Windsor for art therapy session. This week, 30 individuals came out to the one-on-one session. They say painting on the canvas can help you relax, but it also acts as a fundraiser for Canadian Mental Health Association. 1 in 5 Canadians experience mental illness in any given year. We all know someone. McHugh says every donation means a lot to the community. Back to you, Kaitlynn.
International Women's Day was celebrated around the world on March 8th. That also includes events here at home, including one at the University at Windsor. Our own Mohammed Maki was there and has the story.
Today I'm at the Tondo Health Center at the University of Windsor, following the Women's International Day. Join me while I take a look at what's happening here. Students from the University of Windsor and the general public were invited to the Tondo building to watch 2 documentaries that highlight the importance of Women's Day. The films titled The Rebel Optimist and Is It Too Much to Ask were screened, followed by an open discussion. Professor Jyotika Verdi was there after the screening to answer questions about the films.
As your question was, why these films to Windsor? Because these are all about labor in the context of South Asia, and we thought it's very appropriate to bring these documentaries for the students.
This event showcases the creative work of the South Asian community to help bring awareness to social issues that relate to gender and labor from all over the world. Gender Studies Professor Urvashi Soni Sinha commented on the launch of the documentary during International Women's Day.
I think for students, it's important to build up their awareness in terms of the problems and issues that women across the globe are faced with. So the first point is to bring awareness, and after they have awareness, they would feel that sense of connectivity, you know.
Sinha also mentioned how the process of migration affects women across the globe.
Or the ways in which, exports, imports, and how women are, doing most of the work for all the clothes and toys and etc., which are being consumed in the Western world. So there is connectivity, but for students to understand that connectivity is very important before they can contribute.
For MediaPlex News, I'm Mohammed Maki.
Several school buses have been found damaged near the 5500 block of Ojibwe Parkway. According to police, 13 buses were found with significant damage, including broken windows, lights, and doors. The incident is believed to have happened over the weekend. Now on to our forecast. Today, it will be a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 6. Tomorrow, we can expect a mainly sunny with a high of 8. On Wednesday, there will be a chance of clouds with a high of 8. I am Kaitlynn Kenney, and you've been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.
MediaPlex News Now is a production of the St. Clair College Journalism Program.